Sell your thoughts, not your soul. Your soul is not for sale, period. Hi, roses. I'm Rosie, the psychic reader at the Psychic War, and roses are red. Violets are blue, but I'm actually reading the energy, not just robbing graves like some people do. If that's something you can get into, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and watch the playlist. The playlist is called Don't Stop, so I'm going to get right into this energy. This reading is going to be for Leo. Leave them where you found them. I definitely feel like you're moving on to greener pastures. That's the vibe of this playlist. Leave them where you found them. You're not bringing anything with you. Well, you're withdrawing from the situation. And I also feel like if you go down memory lane, you know that there's time and time again where you had to deal with this type of energy, where you had to shed a skin, so to speak, and drop the baggage. Like, you're going to move into your next place with probably one suitcase, maybe one carry-on and a pet or two or whatever, use your intuition on what you need to bring and what you need to think, because somebody is not even taking clothes. You're going to buy new clothes. You're going to buy new furniture. Just leave it behind. And a lot is coming up with the California fires. So I don't know if that's something you're resonating with, the California fires. Just let it all burn, and you're going to replace everything in your new home. Don't rebuild. Go somewhere else. You're withdrawing from the situation, tolerant. I feel like you've been very tolerant, possibly too tolerant, and you have built up a tolerance for pain. But it's time for you to go somewhere where you actually feel genuine pleasure. Yeah, the place you're going is probably going to be a lot of people like you that have built up a tolerance for pain because they've been through what you've been through. But it didn't harden their hearts, or it hardened just the okay. So no. You have brave here. Be brave. You might stand out as being very soft in this new place where you go, because you're very sensitive, but I feel like it's going to be attractive to this person or possibly your new love. But I also feel like there's a new community where you're going to be like fresh meat, and I feel like that's how it usually is. But if you're in this Christian energy, then you're a well-seasoned piece of ham, and that's how we look at things. Promiscuity is coming up. They're definitely going to eat your energy as per usual. But yeah, you had to go through this situation to something about flavor. Flavor Flav. Spiciness is coming up. I don't know. It's weird. We're not going to do too much of that cannibal energy. That's what's coming up. Fearlessness is coming up here as well. Original is coming up. You're an artist. So I feel like if we can just kind of stick in that analogy of you being an artist, things don't have to get too weird, but that's what's happening. The temperatures turn it up or something like that. Even if it's sexual, you just remain in the metaphor, because you got some weirdos around you who don't know how to read, literally illiterate, and they haven't finished high school or whatever. They might not have even started high school. That's the vibe that I'm getting. They're not intelligent human beings, if we can even call them that. But I feel like, we call everybody human if you got that type of DNA. But mentally, they relate to animals more than people. You have withdrawn here. So what's going on with this withdrawn energy? You're withdrawn, being clarified by the Hermit here. Very clearly an introvert that I'm speaking to, or you're cross-watching for. Someone who walked away from a situation that they no longer wanted to be a part of. So tolerating entirely too much. Being tested by too much. Satan was testing you, but also feel like everything's being replaced. Everything that you replaced. Everything you're walking away from is being replaced. I'm getting this vibe of sell everything. 433 on the clock. Sell everything, even your thoughts. Sell your thoughts, not your soul. Your soul is not for sale, period. So I don't know if somebody's losing money because of that. 9-9 is coming up. 9-11 is coming up. There's something so special about your thoughts, but what I'm getting from is patent your ideas and sell your ideas in that way. Shark Tank, someone's getting funding for an idea. You're getting money to continue to work. Look, idealistic visionary is coming out. Yeah, and I'm seeing these two people as the judge. I'm almost seeing it as being backwards, like you could energy, or you could be the one who is the wealthy billionaire who is willing to invest in other people, and the people who are coming to you to share their project is like one is on some double stuff and one is will sacrifice himself for the cause. So to trust the person who's willing to sacrifice himself. And then you have the burning bush, like he's willing to give it all for you and listen to what you have to say and not try to control everything about you. Because I feel like you guys are going places. This is a power couple. The energy is coming up like it's a power couple. But you're being told to leave everything behind. Is this... Yeah. Did I say this is for Leo? Okay. You're being told to leave everything behind. You have the wheel coming out. It's cycles that comes with this luck. So you're experiencing years of, if you're experiencing bad luck recently, that's about to end. You're about to experience years of prosperity. And in the Bible, the prosperity comes first, and then the bad luck comes. So maybe whatever phase you're going through, prepare for either phase, as you would do with the seasons. You stock up during the summer and you have a reserve during the winter. So that's coming up for somebody. Like, you're going to have a lot of energy this summer, but you're going to be working hard preparing for the winter. So just keep that in mind. You have 5 of water. Yeah, that's what's happening, because people are like, how are you able to do what you do and regret? They lose things and they don't have any reserves. They don't have anything saved up. And you just seem like everything is fine. And people think that you're tapped into something that they don't have access to. And that may be the case, but I feel like it's because you save. You could also be someone who saves souls. Like, yeah, you could have access to higher power and energy. Don't lead your stray. You don't lead your flock astray. Or you could be someone who goes out specifically to reach people who have been lost or abandoned, like a criminal attorney or something, like people who get mocked. You could be someone who is like I'm stuttering. A bully, like someone who protects people who have been bullied, or even bullies in general have something wrong with them. So you could be someone who tries to get to the deeper cause of their issues, like if they're crying over a splinter and trying to cause all types of hell in people's lives because of the splinter. You have 3 of air. Ultimately, you're helping a whole community of people who are being bullied by this bully, by helping that bully. This person is sad about something. They're afraid of something, or maybe they don't have any fear. Like, they have no fear for their life. They have no respect for people's boundaries, and it makes them feel like a ghost, like they don't exist. That's why they're constantly trying to get on people's nerves, so they can feel like, well, if you respond to me, then I feel more alive. I feel like you're someone who understands this as the Emperor. So you may have a mission, a very quiet mission, being very brave and following your vision of world peace. That's what I'm getting. World peace, world dominance. You dominating the world doesn't mean that you're going to be some type of Scarface. Like, you belong in power because you care about people. That's exactly what needs to be lifted up. And also, I feel like you have the energy to lift yourself up. You don't rely on people to lift you up. And that's why you have so many people clinging to you, et cetera, and trying to stop you, because they don't want you to bring this light to the top. They don't want your vision to come to fruition. But it's needless to say, you're going to keep on going and leave all those naysayers in the background. That's the next reading for Virgo. But leave everything behind. Leave whatever is pulling you back and making you struggle and stutter like this, leave it in the past. If that's something you're resonating with, don't forget to check out the playlist. Don't Stop. That's the name of the playlist. Don't Stop. And I'll see you in the next one.